And I actually told the con chair that I said, listen, honestly, we never talked about doing a concert. I'm serious. He scheduled it, and I was like, no, I'm going to be coming from this shoot, and my voice is going to be trash, and I'm not going to be able to do anything. And so he said, well, that's fine, you know, use the time however you'd like. And so then I thought, well, I'll show some videos, and maybe we'll do some music, and we can take some questions, you know, just make it a fun time. Is that okay with you? Okay, good. Because I hate to disappoint people, so I don't want you to be too disappointed. But then I got in here, and there's no projector to show. But I think we've got some people that are working on that. So also, I've got somebody getting some stuff out. I want to do some music, but I just sound like crap. No, really, I do, I promise. I tell you what, let's do. Let's buy a little bit of time, and let's just talk a little bit. I know a lot of you had questions at the I am tall. Make no mistake. Ignore everything you heard. Let's see, I don't even like being up here. This is weird. I really want to take time just to chat with you guys. This is my favorite part, is to just talk with you guys. So while they're setting up, getting the magic happening with the video, and hopefully it's a very, very strong projector because the daylight is streaming in. So we'll just do our best with it. But for the time being, I know a lot of you had some questions in the panel that you didn't get to ask because we ran out of time. So let's talk a little bit. I can tell you about stuff that I'm working on right now. Some of it. Some of it I can't. You know how it goes. You know what they, you know. Don't talk about that. Don't talk about that. So, let's talk a little bit. Who's got a question? Yes, sir. I'm sorry, that the Bleach episodes are stopping at 1:38? Really? News to me. To be honest with you, I don't follow, I don't really know. I don't follow, like, how far are we going and when we stop. I just show up and I do my job. I haven't heard anything like that. I don't know if it's true or not, but I do know that Ikaku has some very cool stuff going on. Fun time. Yes. Oh, dude, don't ask me. Absolutely. Yeah, he just did his whole backstory, where he, you know, where he like meets Kenpachi, and you know, wants to fight him, and then he doesn't even want to advance in rank because he wants to serve under, you know, under Kenpachi. So yeah, we just did some of that stuff. I'm very excited about. Thanks for asking. I wish I had an answer for you about the episodes, but I don't know for sure. Yes. Fairly, yes. That's a great question. The question was, that's right, you didn't hear the question. Thank you. The question was, you're a fairly religious guy. How does playing characters like Kurtz Weber in Full Metal Panic, Kurtz the pervert, how does that affect you? Well, I'm glad you asked that. because I look forward to the opportunity to address those kind of things, to talk about them. Because you're right, my faith is very, very precious to me. It's very much the foundation of my life. And I'm just a dumb guy who does my best, and I make mistakes, and I make bad choices sometimes, and the right choices other times. Just because I say I believe something doesn't mean I always do the right thing. And you know what I mean? A lot of people, as soon as you say, well, I'm a Christian, or I have faith in God, they think, oh, well, how dare he act mean, or how dare he get upset, or I can't believe he calls himself a Christian when he, whatever. Well, I didn't say I was perfect. I just try to do my best, you know? And let me say this about roles that I have played. The first thing is this: I'm an actor. It's called acting for a reason, because it's not you, it's a character you're playing. If I could only play characters as an actor that are me, I probably wouldn't get to play many roles, you know what I'm saying? If you only played things that were your personality or your beliefs or whatever, you wouldn't get many opportunities. But then it wouldn't be acting either, because it's just you doing you. But an example that I love to use in this, as an example of this, is like in a church play. If you're going to do a play at church, like a passion play, somebody's got to play Judas. Now, does that mean that this wonderful deacon of your church, who served there faithfully for 30 years, who plays Judas, how dare you? You betrayed our Lord. No, it's acting. He's pretending. And it's the same way with Kurtz or Edward Elric, who is quite agnostic and quite bitter about what happened to him. That's cool. It's part of the story. It doesn't mean I believe what Kurtz believes or live the way Ed lives, but it's playing a role. And the other thing I want to say about that is this: they're just cartoons. I mean, when it's all said and done, right? We're all smart people here. When it's all said and done, they're just fiction. They aren't the kind of things you should pattern your life by and oh, well, so-and-so did it, so I do it, or whatever. There are much better things to base your life and your beliefs on, and so I would hope that people wouldn't take them terribly seriously. But I do have very, very deep faith, and I try my best to make. You guys will never know how many roles I have passed up, because I just could not in good conscience play this character or be a part of this show that is very gratuitous in some of the elements of the show. And so there have been a lot of shows, in fact, to the point where there are directors who will be working on a show and I'll be like, hey dude, how come I'm not in your show? What's up? I'll be like, what did I do? You know, why and he'll look at me and he'll go, you don't want to be in this show. Trust me, I know you don't want to be in this show. And like, they won't even call me to audition, because they know that it's not something I would feel comfortable doing.